Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome to Starlight, Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's get into it. No download today, but we do have a number of oracle cards here that may be of interest. This is Island Time Wellness. Let's just start with those. Let's find out what's going on for you. Right. Money issues, okay, in reverse. that's a good sign. Okay, fighting over money, heal the root chakra, lack of trust, fear in safety, security, survival, and control. So you've been in survival mode, you've been very worried about money, perhaps you are arguing over money, perhaps people are coming to borrow money from you and you've really just had enough of giving. I'm getting, that's coming out of nowhere. Yeah, it's your turn to receive, because this was in reverse. So it's time to take the stress out. Know that you're safe. Keep doing the work on your root chakras, on your lower chakras, which keeps you down in the dark, which keeps you down in negative energy. And try and find something to do today that just actually makes you feel happy or peaceful, and take your mind off the money. So good times ahead for you financially is what I'm getting here. No more having to rob Peter to pay Paul. No more having to fight for and scrap for everything. There is a change coming in your finances, which is wonderful. So that's a good start. Okay, let's find out what else is going on. And we have, oh, feel great first. Yeah, this flipped in the reverse and then it flipped upright. So yeah, you haven't been feeling great, you've been feeling a little bit down. You need to find things to do that give you a little bit more energy. And sometimes we have to expend energy in order to create energy. So like exercising and things like that. But yeah, feeling great. You're going to be jumping for joy. Something could be coming your way. It could be a bit of a windfall actually, or something that you haven't expected, some receiving money of some kind. But you know, you do need to feel great first. You need to feel all good and stop stressing and worrying, and just put your faith in the universe, that the universe has your back. So yeah, you're going to be jumping for joy, feeling the feeling of having a partner, healthy relationship. Raise your vibration, will attract the same. So maybe you're looking for a partner, or you just, you know, you just want your relationship to be at peace. You don't want to be arguing over silly little things. This is coming to an end. As we move from 2024 to 2025, have a look on, I'm just getting to have a look on your Chinese horoscope. Like, I'm a dragon. So dragon and snakes are best friends, because a dragon is a flying snake. You know, so have a look at your astrology. That could be something for you. There might be a message somewhere in somebody talking about astrology, or having a look at your Chinese astrology. And the Chinese New Year, this could be significant for you as well. Things will change by February, or there's a windfall coming, or an investment that you've made is paying off. But you're also wanting someone to invest in you in positive ways, in loving ways. You would like your relationships to be more balanced and harmonious. You're just tired of giving, you know, you want to receive for a change. But you're getting a payout of some kind for some of you, and you're going to feel great. Like, this person's holding like a piece of paper, like a certificate or something like that. So if you're applying for anything, like it's like a piece of paper, yeah, if it could be a form of some kind. If you're applying for something, you're going to get it. You're going to get a pay rise. You're coming up in the world. If you're signing a lease, whatever kind of paperwork that needs to be done, if it's your taxes, you might get a surprise tax return. So there's something here, yeah, you're going to feel great. You're going to be jumping for joy. Yeah, kicking up your heels, exercising as well. Perhaps you're investing in yourself for a change, because you're just over drama, you're over other people causing you problems. You might find, if you think about it, that you may have had money when you met someone, and then they've drained you of everything. You've put everything into them. You've left without anything, and then you put everything into another partner. Yeah, it's time to put yourself first, so that you can attract somebody who is balanced, in the same ways that you are, that you need them to be. So needing to come into financial balance, taking care of your money a little bit as well. Don't be too tight with it, but don't be frivolous either. Yeah. And this is interesting because I have I have these chakra stones, and I have this amethyst. And so this feeling great, third eye awareness, the higher chakras, the heart chakra, clearing out all this base negative energy and just, coming into your higher chakras. It's kind of something that you're working on in the back of your mind, but you feel like you have to physically be doing something, like physically meditating, physically. You don't actually, you can meditate without actually, you can meditate while reading a book. I can anyway. Especially if it's a boring one. Yeah, so just clearing the mind. But yeah, whatever you're applying for, whatever's going on as far as applications or finances, a job or a home are concerned, things are going to go your way. It's like the universe is conspiring on your behalf, and everything's going to go your way after a period of bad luck and worry and anxiety over finances or material wealth. One more, thank you. Make it a good one. Let's keep the good vibes going. Yeah, and that's it. Oh, realize your light. That's nice. Okay, realize your light. Candle. You have to be healed to attract healed. You are a divine being having a human experience. So maybe you don't realize how powerful you are, how you affect people in positive ways. Perhaps you don't get that positive feedback from people that you would like. But the reason you're not getting positive feedback and your energy can be drained, and you can feel kind of like, your self-worth can take a bit of a battering, is because you're not vibing with the right people. You're not in the right place. You're not in the right space. I mean, if it's just fear and anxiety over, worrying about your future, how you're going to pay for bills, this is all going to change. So follow the light, be the light of the world, lighten up. Candles, maybe some therapy, massage therapy, candles, take a relaxing bath, but you're going to be jumping out of your skin is what I'm getting. But yeah, maybe it's just time to detox a little bit, have a salt bath. Also, another thing you can do to keep negative energy away from your home is to use salt around the perimeter of your house. It's quite funny because I never really believed in those sorts of things. Yeah, so it's quite funny. And I had these neighbours, man, it just was horrendous. So I did the whole salting around it was bags of salt around the perimeter of the house while I was banging a wooden spoon to a pot. All right. And you know what? Those people were quiet for 6 months after that. And then when they started getting rowdy again, I did it again. And it really worked. So there's something there for you, protecting yourself from negative energy. But, you are the light of the world. You're going to lighten up. Things are just going to become a lot calmer and a little bit more muted. The energy around you will become a little bit more muted in a relaxing way. Muting the lights, maybe, get some nice lamps or something like that. Patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals. Change subconscious patterns. So your subconscious patterns are actually changing as you become more aware of your negativity, as you spend some time pondering and reflecting on your relationship, on your relationships, and why they're not working or haven't worked. And, this is to do with, subconscious negative thinking. If our self-worth, if our self-esteem is low, then we put up with things and we tolerate things we shouldn't. We should not be tolerating other people's bad behavior. So you're letting go of a lot of these patterns, or you're recognizing a lot of these relationship patterns. And, the red flags are always there from the beginning. You always know that it's not going to end well. You always know if somebody's kind of like laughing at you, not with you, or they're just, putting in those little subtle, very subtle energy here, but you kind of know that it feels off, but you persevere anyway because, you think, oh, they seem to be okay, or I like to do this activity. But really, at the end of the day, they're just sucking all your energy out. So you're learning to have a better relationship with yourself. You're learning to have a better relationship with your money. There's like hermit energy here with Realize Your Light. So, you know, taking some time in solitude, you know, because like once you learn how to be alone and be happy with that, it's interesting how you really come to know yourself, know your patterns. You're able to have the space and time without distraction to deal with any negative energy or any lower, you know, lower chakral energy that's coming up, whether it be trauma or, you know, whatever it is. But you kind of learn also to bring happiness to yourself. So when you do meet the right people, you lift even higher, like you feel kind of really great. You know, if these people have a shared light, a shared energy with you. But this is saying that you're wanting something better out of your relationship, but it does begin with you. So, you know, if you're just tired of arguing with people, if you're tired of being embattled, I think that was the day before yesterday's reading, then it's time to, you know, just to tune out from it, take a step back. Be the observer, you know, because that's what we are at the end of the day. We're just the soul inside this body or outside the body. Some people have different theories, or we're connected somewhere else, whatever. But we're kind of not, we're not this body. We are not our thoughts. We are not our ego. We are not any, like, this isn't any of us. We are that silent somebody that's always observing, you know, like, it's like, you know, you feel anger and, you know, somebody was explaining, I was listening to something yesterday, and he was saying like the blue sky is always the blue sky, no matter how much thunder, you know, rolls through and how much rain and bad weather comes through. The blue sky is always the blue sky. You are the blue sky, right? Yeah, and that was very profound. So yeah, so that was very interesting. So let's keep going. Oh, we have the Justice card here, but I'm not taking it because obviously I haven't sorted through this deck. But yeah, the Justice coming into balance. Well, maybe I'm going to take it. Okay. All right. And then we have a Page of Pentacles. We'll take two more. So yeah, things coming into balance with these money issues here. So it could be something to do with legals or the government, or something to do with a job. Yeah, communication as well, but also communicating positively with yourself. Don't lose sight that you can have a better life than what you have now, that things will improve. But yeah, definitely something is coming your way, is going your way, a contract, a payout, a new job. Let's find out more. It could even be studies, because now we have the Page of Pentacles with this feeling great, and somebody has a piece of paper or a certificate in their hand. You know, after a lot of hard work, sacrificing money, you know, if you're a student, taking, you know, or taking a lesser job to be able to work yourself up to a higher position. Yeah, this is all paying off for you. So your studies are paying off, and it's a new beginning with this Page of Pentacles. It's a new beginning with money. So there's a pay rise coming here. But there's also somebody who's been watching you, who's been observing you. They're coming forward to present you with something. So you could be getting an award or receiving a certificate of some kind, and you're just going to feel so happy with yourself. The past is in the past. Page of Pentacles can also come with an apology. So if this is to do with something in the past that didn't go in your favor, it's coming with an apology. Because the Page of Pentacles is also not just the student and the observer. See, we're talking about being the observer, or the spy, or whatever you want. The page, or a new beginning. Like, Page of Pentacles can be many things, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's an apology in the 3D. But it's also, yeah, receiving money, receiving a pentacle, a new beginning. So whatever it is you're after, you're going to receive it. Somebody who's very balanced. Yeah, there's something about crystals and crystal balls coming up. I don't know. That might be for someone. But yeah, jumping for joy. And seeing this card, like the money has paper around it, like it's brand new money. So in reverse, it's like, but it's kind of like tightly packed. So it's kind of like, yeah, being able to loosen up the ties that bind the money from you, I'm getting. So somebody could have withheld funds, or you could have, like, a company could have gone bust, like, and you've received, you know, and you think, oh God, you know, I had an investment in that company, or yeah, anyway. So yeah, so it could be a company, like you haven't received something, you haven't received a product, or you haven't received your money or dividends because the company's actually under receivership. But you will receive a message or a letter about this, and you could possibly receive some kind of refund, getting a refund. Yeah. But when it comes to relationships, things are going to become, you know, it's about communicating in balanced ways. Yeah. So learning how to communicate with diplomacy, I'm getting. Oh, diploma. Oh, diplomacy, diploma. You're getting a diploma? Congratulations. Oh, yeah. And we have, oh God, and they have the devil here. Falling on top of the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, so we have some, you know, somebody who's a little bit fierce, stubborn energy, of course, tied to the devil, tied to this dark energy, you know, releasing yourself from this. You've been very patient, but it's like the devil in the deep blue sea here. You could have had this could be like a child of yours, or you have a child, this Page of Pentacles. Maybe they're starting school or they're finishing uni, you know, whichever. But yeah, you've had this could be something to do with an ex-partner. You've been very, very patient. You know, this ex-partner could be watching you, talking, you know, thinking about you, or they're angry that you're happy without them. That's, you know, but again, we're back to difficult relationship issues that you're freeing yourself from in some way. But you could be getting a communication through a third party about an ex-partner. Or this devil energy, somebody's watching you, they're really hot for you, but they are a person who's temperamental, I'm getting. They are a person who is very demanding. So there's something here to do with letters of demand or something like that, but it's actually going in your favor. If you've had somebody, like, you know, people who divorce, somebody always ends up worse off than the other. It's very rare it's equal and even. If you've got, you know, if you've had the raw end of the deal, you've been very patient, and something's going to pay off for you. There could be a surprise apology coming your way, but you need to stay very calm, stay very grounded, stay meditational, like meditative, but, you know, also enlightenment, seeing, Sorry, I just had to change my battery. Yeah, seeing things from a higher perspective. You know, and yeah, you've had to make sacrifices, and you've been patient, you've worked hard, but yeah, you're going to receive something. But also seeing things from a higher perspective could be also something to do with higher education or higher learning. But what I wanted to say about the devil while I was changing the battery, it's what I got a vision. Oh yeah, you know, you're a very tolerant person. You know, you tolerated other people's bad behavior. You could also, for some of you, find out that there's a child, or like your father's not your father, or your mother's not your mother that you think they are, or there's something here to do with somebody's had an affair and had a child. You could be finding out about this, you know, or maybe this is why you're divorcing, that kind of thing. But also, you could share a child with this person, or there's somebody in between you and you know, this person who's either an ex-partner or somebody who's pretty hot for you. They could be a single father or that kind of thing. We've got two dads. I'm getting two dads here as well, something to do with two dads. I don't know. So, yeah. So, you know, you need to sort of come to peace with the past. Somebody's going to be angry that you're winning, and, you know, so somebody from your past is angry that you're winning, that you are a winner. Or maybe that they're angry because you're paying, or someone's paying more attention to you, or you're paying more attention to someone else than you are them. Yeah, the justice is coming for them with major arcana. You know, things are being put into balance. The natural order of things are coming, you know, what comes around, what is it? What goes around comes around. So yeah, you've definitely got somebody who is quite aggressive, you know, could even be passive aggressive with the Hanged Man and the Devil. Yeah, so they could just be very passive aggressive energy, but it's also Capricorn, energy. So something around December could be significant. There could be a warning here to you as well, realizing maybe that somebody you're interested in or you think's interested in you, you might see another darker side to them, and this is a red flag to you. Because you're vibing high, you've been through things, you just don't want to have to put yourself in those weak positions to other people anymore. That you'll kind of like escape this just by being serene and peaceful, seeing things from different perspectives as well. So critical thinking here. You can see it from, why. In other words, why people behave the way they do, and you're just tired of them behaving that way with you. Yeah, okay. So realizing your light, coming to the light. Oh yeah, oh God, that's a lot going on with this. And then we have the Four of Cups falling on top of feel great first. Yeah, your win is somebody else's loss. There could be somebody around you who, is regretting something. They're regretting putting their energy into the wrong person when they're realizing now that you are the right person. Somebody could be missing you with this Four of Cups. Also, if somebody's showing disappointing behavior, you'll get over this pretty quick. There's new love on the horizon. There's new people on the horizon with the Four of Cups here. There could be something here to do with an island holiday, or going to an island or Ireland, or anything with the word island in it could be to do with you. Something you might see today, palm trees. Yeah, so something's coming. Yeah, so somebody's a little bit disappointed. Perhaps, this could be like when you divorce, friends don't know which one to choose. You lose a lot of friends when you get divorced because, people have to choose sides. Somebody regrets choosing a side over you or choosing a person over you. They are missing you. And see, the more you vibe high, the more they sit in the shadows. So, somebody could be trying to connect with your energy and you need to disconnect that energy. So that's where salt is really good. Oh yeah, victory, realizing your light. Yeah, torches at night, tiki torches I'm getting. Perhaps you're getting, here it's getting very hot here. We have mosquitoes, of course. So I'm getting those bamboo lamps with citronella in it to keep mosquitoes away, things like that. Maybe you're setting up the back garden in some kind of like island Hawaiian kind of way. I'm getting Hawaii. But yes, it's victory and success for you. Or somebody who may have chosen someone else or decided to go along with someone else. They went along with the devil. They want to come and see you. They want to come and be part of your parade. They want to be part of your victory. This came up in another reading. I think it was the one before yesterday's. So you have, you healing, vibing high, passionate energy, creative energy. And all you have to do is create a smile on your face today, because you are perfect the way you are. And anything that needs to be let go of, anything that needs to be purged will be purged. So there could also be a sense of boredom. You've been a little bit bored with things. Things have been taking time with the Hanged Man here. Hanged Man can also represent delays in moving forward and needing to take some time to be patient. It's also a test of your patience and a test of your tolerance, but also a test of your discernment, no longer willing to put up with other people's bad behavior or taking responsibility for other people's bad behavior. You're no longer feeling like you need to be blamed for things that really weren't anything to do with you at the end of the day, something like that. So you could be getting vindicated and an apology again here. So yeah, moving forward, Six of Wands, peace, harmony, and Leo energy, very confident. You feel very proud of yourself for accomplishing things. So taking one step at a time as well, while you're kind of like waiting in this limbo, in this Hanged Man energy, waiting for the results of something, waiting for whatever I've talked about already. Go back to the beginning of the reading. And things are going to start to move forward a lot more quickly. You're going to move forward with a lot more confidence. Perhaps even enjoying the outdoors horse riding and, I don't know, riding bulls or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that. And we have pineapples, pineapple farming. So that's North Queensland for us, you know, sort of a tropical, something tropical. Perhaps you're just enjoying eating pineapple. So, but also pineapples, it's like swinging. You know, they've got this idea of putting a pineapple on the porch, you're a swinger, you know. I don't know where people come up with these fucking ideas. I really don't. Like, you eat a pineapple and you've got to think of that now. Like, you know, and I love pineapples. So, yeah, so, you know, somebody had an affair that, you know, you might find out they've had a child with somebody else. You know, there's something going on there. Somebody who just can't stay loyal or be loyal. And the hangman, Pisces energy, very loyal and loving energy in, you know, when they're in balance. So everything, the universe is conspiring in your favor with the Justice card to bring everything to light as well. Everything's coming to light. There's a truth. Somebody feels guilty. They feel like they have to say something, communicate with you about something in the past, about something even illegal. Somebody did something illegal with money or money laundering, or they hid money from you. This is, something's going to happen here. There could be even an investigation with the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card. There could be even be an investigation. They could be being investigated into their taxes, where their money is, and then this will unfold. So if they've hid money from you, that's going to be found. Also, if you're investing in a company, always, especially crypto companies, I'm in crypto, if they're in the Seychelles, like, you know, look where their company is based. If they're in places like the Seychelles and all these tax havens, don't invest in those companies because they're shell companies. So there could be something here to do with shell companies or Shell petrol stations. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, we have, and this is where the reading, not yesterday's, but the one before, yeah, ended. I'm pretty sure it was a car, or was that yesterday's reading? It was a Knight of Pentacles with a castle. So that's with patterns, yeah. You know, you've learned how to deal with people's patterns. You can see them coming now. You know, you've had this victorious life experience, taking a positive attitude and moving forward. But also the universe doesn't want you to rush. There are small tests, like you will be tested in, sorry, I have a list. You'll be tested in small ways. So there is like a, you know, follow the leader going on here. The universe is sort of wants you to slow down a little bit and take your time, just so you don't fall back into old patterns. But there's definitely some, could be a couple of people coming forward or coming to see you, coming to visit you. One's a little bit more materialistic and in slower kind of, you know, they take a lot more time to think and move. They've got to kind of like, you know, tick all the, what is it, dot the I's. They're not impulsive, very grounded energy. And then one a little bit more impulsive. So there could be two people coming to you. One's kind of really passionate. One follows the leader. One could be older than the other. As I said, it could even be father and son or brothers or something like that. Or lovers, potential lovers. Oh yeah, and a Page of Wands. So this could be, this is very youthful. This is good tidings. This is good news. Somebody wants to bring you good news. They want to reach out. There could be somebody else convincing others that you're the right person, you're the one for the job, or, you know, there could be like a surprise visit, you know, jump in the car, let's just go, we haven't seen such and such for a while, let's go and surprise them. There could be a surprise, you know, visit, a surprise party coming your way or something like that. Yeah, because pineapple's on the doorstep, somebody coming to your doorstep, somebody possibly from a tropical area bringing you a pineapple. I mean, pineapples, what a wonderful gift. Making pineapple cocktails, yeah, I don't know. And yeah, we have a King of Pentacles here, and this deck will go over there. So yeah, there could be a company, a corporation, there's been injustice, there's been money withheld, it could be taxes, it could be anything. Or, you know, all the things I said, like a partner who's had, who is actually kept all the money from you. They did everything they could to give you as little as possible when you left. This is all about to change. Something's being discovered, or maybe their guilt is going to send, you know, is going to make them send you some money. I'm getting, I don't know. So some kind of transfer of funds coming your way, but it's all in your favor. And let's just do a couple on these two down here, because my readings just go way too long. I just thought King of Cups here. So there, yeah, there's quite a number of people. You could be hosting a number of people, or being invited to a party, or going on a trail or a hike, or It's like following the leader. You know, you're going up a mountain trail or something like that. Trail rides. Yeah, it could be a surprise, mystery, keeping it a secret with the moon card here. So it could be at night as well. They could arrive at night and you might get a little bit startled. But also trusting your intuition, you kind of feel something's in the air, and this is kind of making you feel excited. And with the Six of Wands, they're your root and sacral chakra areas. So, you know, firing up, pushing this energy up to your heart chakra, up to your throat, you know, communication. Diplomacy is needed and tact. Yeah. Or maybe somebody's coming to visit you and they're taking their good old time about it. Like, you know, it takes you 2 hours to travel, you know, whatever, a couple of 100 kilometers, and it takes them 5 hours to travel 100 k's. Like, you know what I mean? Something like that going on. So by the light of the moon as well, they're being guided by their intuition. There's people here who are just like coming in a line. They're lining up to see you, or there could even be something to do with lining up for concerts or something like that because of your light. Oh, it could be carols by candlelight. I don't know if you do that, you know. Yeah, carols by candlelight could be for somebody. But also, you know, they're like moths to a flame. If you've had disruptive energy with people who you should be having a harmonious relationship with, but they're going through stuff and they're putting it out, projecting it out onto you, they know this, they understand this, they kind of feel guilty about this. They know that their heart lies with you. They're seeing the light, they're being guided towards you. So all of a sudden you could also have many suitors or many people who want to cut of different ages. Like, you're just attracting people, you're having a glow up, and you know, there could even be a marriage proposal in this, because this is almost like a marriage march, like walking down the aisle. You've got the page boy in the front, you know, you've got the groom here, bride and groom, that kind of thing. But there's definitely something to do with night, paying attention to your dreams. Or this is something that you've dreamed of, but it's lurked in the shadows of your mind. Like, you just didn't think, you know, you've kind of had negative thoughts about whatever this is. It's like a procession or a parade going on here as well. Yeah, coming to see you because you're the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Compassion. Again, we have that Capricorn energy with that water energy. As we do, you know, the King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. You can never satisfy Virgo. They always want more. So somebody could be coming to visit you. Or you could be starting to get, if you start setting up a business or whatever your new career is, whatever this diploma is, the pay rise, whatever it is you're doing, it's an upgrade. You'll have customers, you'll have inquiries, you'll have people coming to you, coming to you, like people of all different shapes and sizes, all different cultures, with these, you know, cards here, the Victory card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and now the Moon card, you know, animals and dogs, dogs barking. You've got, people are coming to you. It's like, it's interesting when you look at Donald Trump and all the heads of state are going to him. He's not fucking, you know, going to them. They're coming to him. And that's what it means to take your throne. And I'm not for or against Donald Trump. I'm Australian, I don't care, even though my reading was accurate, and a lot of people gave me thumbs down for an accurate reading just because they're obviously Kamala supporters. Like, I don't understand that mentality. I kind of don't. Like, yeah, you know, the reading was accurate, everybody should be given it a like. So that's interesting. Oh, and the Emperor. Yeah, so you could be going to visit a couple or going to visit your parents, but again, we have someone older, someone younger. But also this is to do, Emperor, this is like the Emperor oversees many lands, not just one. So this could be to do with land and real estate coming to see you. But also, you know, in the background, maybe people, there's someone around you, an older person around you, could even be a mentor. But also it's kind of like this kind of partnership here. Yeah, a lot of playful, you've got a partnership coming in, they're older than you. But they're very youthful energy with the Knight of Wands here. Yeah. But also you could be being reunited with family you didn't know you have. I'm getting that too. Alright, so I think that's enough of all of that. So There could be something here to do with the council as well, with the and real estate. And we have 2, see, 2s, partnerships, decisions. You are, and I will take that then. 13, transformation, gold and silver, red and gold. Did I talk about feng shui before or something? I don't know, but yeah, red and gold. Oh, this got another one. I can't read all these. Got, and 6, canals, 6, harmony, peace, and that's in between 2, going to 6, going to 13. Things are going to transform. Things are going to, you know, in your life, you are transforming. You're having a glow up. You are releasing old energies, old people, old patterns. The other thing is too that with all of these people, there are people here who are coming to visit you. They also have they're all different types of people, and they have patterns. You know, you could be dealing with people that, did I say before, like you kind of know them, like you understand? Yeah, they have patterns to deal with. They have their shadows to deal with. But they want to be better for you. So you've got people who, you know, who are in your life that maybe you're just thinking, you know, you haven't seen them or heard from them for a while, or you've had a disruptive time with them or a falling out with them. You know, you make these people better people. They need time away from you so they can grow and learn to be without you. And when they come to you, come to this Queen of Cups, you are the Emperor. You are queen, queen of your own domain. You know, maybe you own your own home, and if you don't, you're about to own your own home. Yeah, because the Queen, I keep thinking of this Queen of Cups and this Emperor in the back of my mind while I'm talking, because there's something else there. But yeah, but the Queen of Cups and the Emperor could be one and the same person. Like, you know, you've grown, you've matured, you know, but also your finances are growing. Your retirement's going to be easy. You're going to be able to have, maybe even retire early if you're young. Yeah, and you're going to be able to own your own properties. Yeah, things like that, but also have adventures. So, yeah, so we have 13 here, rebirth, Eho, and we have canals, which is 6, and which is 2. So I'll try and be quick. 2, Aurochs, strength, signals a time of significant challenge. So that's in that position where you know, money issues. So you've been through significant challenges. You could still be feeling challenged, but you know, if we didn't have challenges, we wouldn't grow, we would just stagnate. So welcome anything, any difficulty, any challenge, any obstacle. You know, kind of take it with optimism, because it's a opportunity to learn. So you've been through significant challenge, or you're still going through challenges, or there could be a significant challenge ahead. But I'm getting that you're going to kind of sail through this. Just move through it. Be the observer. Just don't let anything get to you if you can. Be patient. This rune contains raw force energy that helps you get things done. I mean, that could be that devil energy as well, you know, that raw force energy. Or maybe, you know, this ex-partner or this fiery, passionate person who is spying on you. You know, maybe that's it. You know, they're very, you know, they have a lot of hot masculine energy, I'm getting. Raw potential. Whatever. So, yeah, so, you know, you're going to be re-energized as well. You're going to be able to get things done, jumping, you know, jumping jacks and things like that, exercising. You're just going to feel full of energy. All of a sudden, your future's going to look bright. Right, this is interesting. Look, resembles the ancient aurochs, wild ox that once lived on Earth. These creatures shouldered the burdens of their masters. So yeah, with the King of Pentacles here, the Justice card, everything, the Devil here, yeah, like it's like master and slave here. You know, as far as your relationships are concerned, yeah, somebody's really kept you down, done a number on you. It's probably going to take you time to recover with the Hangman here. But if you're on the road to recovery, if time has passed since you've been through all this toxic hell that you've been put under, you know, like working a 9 to 5 you're not happy in, unhappy relationships, people who just want to have power over you, people who want to, you know, sort of like put you down to promote themselves, Yeah, all of that, you know, you're over, that's all done. And you'll take some time to recover from that. If you're already kind of this distance between you and all of that back there, you've already kind of well into your recovery, then, you know, any other obstacles or difficulties in your life are just going to be like blown away. You know, it's going to be kind of smooth sailing. All the challenges of your future are just going to get easier because you become wiser. Yeah. So, yeah, so, you know, you're being released from the masters of your life, masters and commanders, with people who don't appreciate your good work, who don't appreciate you for the wonderful, beautiful light person that you are. You know, now they have to sit without you. And there's an inquiry here into a company or into them. There's some kind of inquiry, and this is going to, you know, have a knock-on effect where you could end up with some kind of payout. Yeah. I've said it already. Go back. Kenars, torch, light, knowledge. Oh, look. Yeah, you've gained knowledge. You've got a diploma. If this is not in the material world, the universe is giving you a diploma. You are graduating. You're going to feel great because you've done everything you've needed to do. You know, you haven't. You're not the bad one in this shit. Like, yeah, okay, we have things to work on. Yeah, we could have done it better. But at the end of the day, you're dealing with people who are kind of like menacing. They're the strong, you know, like they're standover people, mafia, I don't know. But, you know, you've really put up with somebody who has really put you through the ringer, whether that be a company, a partner, family. Could be all of those things. It could have been every area in your life. This is so that you can learn that you can survive on your own and kind of appreciate alone time. So that when people do come into your life or do come forward, or when money comes in, that you appreciate it and have gratitude for it, and you don't waste any opportunities going into the future because of, you know, but, you know, based on past, you know, woundings, traumas and mistrust. You're going to start trusting in the world again. But the universe doesn't want you to run before you can walk. So there's something like that going on. Yeah, torchlight. It will guide you on your way and help you to illuminate. Look, realize your light. Hermit energy. You're being illuminated in dark spaces. All the dark toxic shit's going to be illuminated. Even in the dark, there is always light. You know, I don't know what it would be like to be in pitch black. Some people have those rooms where they're like pitch black rooms. It would be like oh, I've been in a float tank which is pitch black. And float tanks were big in the 80s, and they're making a comeback. But yeah, that feels like you're floating around in space. It's kind of like, it's almost like a psychedelic experience. So float tanks could be for someone. They are amazing. Kenars represents the torch carried in hand to lighten the path. This light is powerful. So you are a powerful person of light, and you don't realize this, but you're going to realize it. But also, you know, you are the flame, and the moths are all yeah, you're about to attract a lot of attention and a lot of people to you, but this time you're going to handle it as the Empress, Queen of Cups, Emperor energy. There could also be something about visiting parents or visiting grandparents going on here, that kind of thing as well. Yeah, the light is powerful with its brightness. I'm blind as a Batman. It can illuminate the shadows. There we go. Oh, I don't need to read this. Bringing what was once feared into a normal gaze. We have always been attracted to the light. It brings warmth and allows us to see clearly the things as they really are. People are going to see you for how you really are. You are authentic. You're the real deal. You are the light in people's lives. And they've tried to dim it because it makes them feel less than. You know, you can't help that. That's not on purpose. But yeah, and you are warm. People want to bask in your rays. They want to bask in your warmth. Kenars allows you to gain this power to push the negatives of the dark back so that you can see clearly. Do not fear the dark. Shine your light, the torch, onto it and allow yourself to understand it more clearly. So, you know, you're going to start seeing things more clearly, or they are. There's going to be a lot more understanding between you and other people in the way you communicate. Maybe you've always felt misunderstood. You're going to there's going to be such a shift from like almost being invisible and downtrodden, and you know, everybody seems to misunderstand you and criticize you, whatever. No matter how good you try and be, you know, you can never be good enough for a Virgo or a Capricorn. And not, sorry. Oh yeah, so, and all of a sudden, it's like, I'm surprised the Tower's not here. Is the Tower here? Oh no, but the Lovers is. Oh my God, yeah, you've got Lovers coming in. If somebody feels trapped by your, like, somebody can't stop thinking about you, they're trapped in their thoughts, somebody's out of their mind about you for love. They're older than you. No matter how old you are, probably 10 years maybe, or if you're already old, maybe, you know, maybe they're younger than you. Could be a 10-year age gap, I'm getting. But, yeah, so do not fear the dark. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, like, yeah, it's almost going to be like a shock to you. That's why you have to go slow, take small steps, be patient, be calm, don't get too overexcited or too whatever. Like, be mindful, very important. Stay grounded, very important. Yeah, do not fear the dark. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then 13. And I'll just read this one without speaking to get it through it quicker, because my readings, I don't know how they just go on for so long. I think my reading started off at 20 minutes and then they were 40 and then 50 and now, God, don't let this be an hour, please. Okay, you, transformation. Oh, well, we know that because it's a 13. Embodies the principles of initiation and rejuvenation. Spiritual background. What makes you an individual takes its, oh right, Eho takes its symbol from the yew tree, which is the tree of life, you know, the yew tree. Beautiful. From which the Norse would make bows. So the yew is very flexible. So, you know, you're very flexible, but you've been dealing with rigid, stubborn people. And that's about to change. This rune represents the transformation from one thing to another. Yeah, you know, from cinder, like you're in the cinders one minute and next thing you're sitting on the throne next to the prince or the king or whatever. Right? Nothing wrong with fairy tales, by the way. I don't know why people hate fairy tales, you know. But no one's waiting for their prince or for their princess. Like, you know, no one's waiting to be rescued. But, you know, everybody loves a bit of romance, you know. All these people who say, you know, that they never want to be with a partner, that, you know, blah, 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 whatever. You know, the thing is, they're the ones most desperate for a partner. They really are. Otherwise, they'd shut their mouths and get on with it. You don't need to shout it from the mountaintops, all that hate, all of that anger. You don't need to shout, oh, I fucking hate men, I fucking hate women, I'm just going to be on my own forever. Like, yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. But they're the ones that want people the most, they're the ones that want partners the most. So every time you see somebody saying all that shit on, you know, I'm an independent man or a woman, I don't need anyone else, you know, they're the ones that most desperately need someone else when they're at home at night crying in their fucking tea or whatever. Sorry, I got angry because the angels are sick of it. Okay, are you guys angry? Do angels get angry? They must. Okay, they get angry. Okay, we grow and we transform into something different, right? Just as a branch from a yew tree gets cut down to become a bow. So, you know, so things are going to, your objects are going to become more useful. Things are going to transform. If you've broken something, change it into something else. But you are transforming. Yes, you've been broken down. Your limbs have been snapped off, but now you're a beautiful bow. And Cupid's here to shoot all the arrows at you because you definitely have love coming in. Especially if you're the one shouting you don't want a partner. You're getting one because you have a lesson to learn there. Okay, might not be you, them. And we had these because these little love cards came up. Healing, messages of healing. Okay, diversity. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. But there's also all of this business about, because it fell on the moon card, all this business about diversity as well. You know, like it all went a bit too far for a lot of people. Yeah, there's stuff coming out about all of that. But yeah, diversity is important, you know, but you could also have a very diverse family or diverse group of friends. You're a person who loves all people, all cultures. You've always been that way because you're the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups loves everyone until they You've got to do something pretty terrible to a Queen of Cups for them not to love you, especially, you know, a loving Queen, not an upside down Queen of Cups who's cold and heartless and ruthless. No. Oh, creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart desires. So I mentioned something about creativity before. And sacred source. Yeah, this is coming from the divine. The universe is conspiring for you to be happy, to get everything that you want, to have your heart's desire, because you've earned it. You've worked, you know, you've earned it for whatever reason. You'll know. We, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You literally are an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. See, be the observer. Let everything flow through you. Don't let things get to you. Everything's going your way. Take your time. So there's good news on its way. You know, good times ahead. Don't worry about money. That's all about to change. Alright. Love you. Bye.